Hey, good evening, YouTube. Oleg Caterly here, and today I've got another exciting boot review to share with all of you. And the subject of tonight's discussion is going to be Thursday Boots Cadet in tobacco. So I actually just got these today. I ordered them late last week, and it took them a couple days to process shipping and handling and everything. And they just arrived today in the morning. I was really excited about getting them. They came in as all Thursday boots do, in Thursday's black box, just labeled with the boot name and the color. What did surprise me, though, is when these came in, unlike the Vanguards and the Captains, which I also own from Thursday, these did not come with a separate set of laces. Captains and the Vanguards actually both came with leather laces, in addition to the stock flat laces that these came with. But these did not. These only had their stock laces with them. So I went ahead and threw in these funky military green and brown laces just to kind of switch things up a little bit. And yeah, I wore them around the house for a few hours just to make sure that the fit was good and there were no pressure points or any other potential issues with the fit. And then when everything checked out, I decided I was going to take them out and go drive around and go out to eat and really see how they do on the street. So what I can tell you is that these, again, so far about 8.5, 9 hours of wearing them. I just took them off a little bit ago. They are extremely comfortable, extremely sharp looking. Here's a new view of them. Yeah, no pinching, no pressure points anywhere. Just extremely comfortable boot. Pleasure to wear. Look really nice with some Levi's that I have on today. And I'm sure that if I were to wear them to church or something more formal and dressy, I'm sure they'll hold up just as nicely. So just a little bit about these. These were ordered from Thursday's website. You can actually get these on Amazon, but I went ahead and ordered them off of Thursday's website directly. So the product features here with these boots, again, they are made with Thursday's tobacco rugged and resilient leather. I am a huge fan of the outdoors. I go hiking a lot. I walk a ton, travel quite a bit. So I really appreciate a good boot that can, keep up with me and all the activities that I partake in. So there's a little bit of a trade-off usually with different boots, depending on what leather you go with. You get the pros, but you also get some of the cons with each particular leather kind. So these ones, they're not extremely dressy. They can pass for a dress boot if need be, but really the intent behind me getting these was to take them on trails and around town, running errands and so on and so forth. So that's going to be their primary use, and that's the kind of activities that they're going to be seeing most of. Just as about all the products that Thursday company puts out, these are Goodyear welted, so they do have a 360-degree Goodyear welt here. They are, as any Goodyear welted boot, they are completely resolable. Got some trash here on the bottom of the boot. I apologize for that. So when the soles wear off, again, you can take these off completely and swap them out for whatever whatever else you may want. It does not have to be the same exact type of a sole. Can be cork, can be really anything out there, and a cobbler can take care of that for you. Usually something like that costs anywhere between $80 to $100, $110, depending on where you go and whom you see about that. So these are full leather lined, so that adds to the comfort of wear. They are very, very comfortable. As I said before, you know, my foot just slid right in them, and you know, there's really no break-in with these. They were extremely comfortable straight out of the gate. My foot is what's called a low volume foot, which means my foot is lower. So with a lot of boots, I've struggled in the past where I literally get the sensation that my foot is floating. It's not necessarily that the boot is too wide, but it's literally the fact that I feel like my foot has so much space top to bottom in the boot, and no matter how tightly I will you know, lace these down, how much I will wrench down on them, my foot is still, you know, bobbing when I walk. So that was quite a bit of a nuisance there, and I had to get around that. But luckily with these, I ordered them half size down from my regular sneaker size, which is 10. I am a regular 10D on the Brannock device. So I ordered these in size 9.5D, and it was a very, very good fit. I am very happy with the way they feel on my feet. So something else about these, you know, again, the laces that came with them, they came with the premium flat wax cotton laces. Really nothing super special about those. They're just the run-of-the-mill. I believe these are 47-inch laces. You know, just stock laces. So, but I have plenty of other laces at home, so I swapped them out, and yeah, been pretty happy with how they look. I might put yellow or orange laces on here in the next few days and see how that goes. So you know, it's got the according to Thursday's website, these have custom designed, custom developed reinforced eyelets. You know, again, only worn them for little, you know, less than 10 hours today. They are yet to withstand the test of time and see how they hold up over the next few months and years. But you know, maybe I'll do another review on these 6 to 10 months from now, and see how that you know, we can talk a little bit more about how they hold up. So Thursday's claim to fame with a lot of their boots is that they have a cork midsole that actually forms to your feet over time. They do have the antimicrobial shock absorbing insoles, and that's pretty standard with all of Thursday's products. And again, with the outsoles here, we've talked about those a little bit already, but again, they look like day-night, they smell like day-night, but they're not actually day-night. They are Thursday's proprietary anti-slip soles. So these were, again, very, very nice, very sturdy. You know, they are not super heavy. That's a beautiful thing about them too. They're not quite as tall as the captains or the vanguards. They're a little bit shorter, so they come up just above the ankle. But I think due to that, they can pass for you know, and they can serve you. You can get away with wearing these in slightly more formal settings. And again, on Thursday's website, they have something like, excuse me, something like 7 different types of leather that this boot comes in. I know just recently I saw on Instagram that Thursday just released this very boot in mocha suede. That's the new color, new addition to their Cadet line. So haven't ordered those. Don't necessarily think I will, just because I live in Florida and it rains here like pretty much most of the time. So even though Thursday suede is supposed to be weather resistant and resilient, I still don't feel comfortable ordering suede footwear. I think I may have a total of like one pair of suede shoes, and those I just got on clearance a long time ago. So just sticking with leather, preferably something that is rugged and resilient and can withstand heavy use and beating. So let's talk a little bit about pricing on these. So these are currently selling on Thursday's website as well as on Amazon for $190, which I think, in my opinion, is a very good price for a boot like this that offers the comfort and versatility that this particular model does. One thing to mention is that this particular boot can be purchased through Thursday's website using the Afterpay feature, which is nice, in case you are, in need of a boot, but you are not necessarily looking to spend $190 all at once. If you're on the budget, whatnot, well, guess what? That feature does allow you to buy these, making, I think it breaks everything out into 4 installments of like whatever it comes out to be. I think it's like $43 and change or something like that, maybe $47. So yeah, forgive me, I can't do the math right now on the spot, but it's definitely under 50 and it's very affordable. So just something to keep in mind. These do make awesome birthday, anniversary, any sort of special occasion presents. And really what you're paying for here is, it is an investment. You will definitely get your money's worth out of these. I have friends, a couple of my really good buddies that went out and bought this exact boot like a year and a half ago, and so far they're wearing them. They love them. They think that they're absolutely fantastic boots. So they actually prompted me to make the leap and go out and get this as well. I am a boot enthusiast. I have quite a few pairs of boots myself. I own pairs of Red Wings. I have a few different models of Thursday boots, Grand Stone, just to name a few. But yeah, these are definitely worth the money. So something else to mention is that Thursday does not do sales. Their pricing is kind of set at the price points where they have their boots at, and that really just goes to show that their pricing is, it is very, very, I guess you could say, uninflated. They do practice the direct-to-consumer business model, and they don't have a lot of markup. So, therefore, there's no need for them to do sales to attract potential customers, because honestly, the word of mouth and the little marketing that they do on social media, it really does carry a lot of weight, and the quality of the product speaks for itself. So I will also mention, again, with regards to sizing, as I said before, these are 9.5. I did have an issue originally when I ordered my very first pair of Thursday boots from their site, which was the Vanguard boot in burnt copper. And again, I went ahead and I followed the advice given on Thursday's website to go down half a size from the average sneaker size, which for me, I pretty much always wear a size 10 in all the footwear that I own. So I went down to 9.5 in Vanguard, and that boot was noticeably loose on my foot. As I mentioned before, I have a low volume foot, so I definitely felt that there's quite a bit of playroom there in the boot. So I didn't get quite the snug, secure feeling that I would expect from a boot. That's the reason why I like to wear boots, is because they offer the confident, secure feeling around my foot. Didn't get that with the Vanguards. Ended up returning them, and got an exchange for a size 9, which was slightly tight through the toe box area here. But what I ended up doing is I took them to a local Red Wing store. I'm a very good customer of theirs there too, and actually had them throw them on the stretcher, and they opened them up quite a bit, so they fit perfect. So, and sometimes that will happen, sometimes your feet might be between sizes, and really that's kind of the gamble that you get yourself into when you order from online retailers like Thursday and Grand Stone. Sometimes you almost want to maybe order 2 different sizes, half a size apart, and just try them out side by side, see how they fit, which one feels better, and then keep the one that is obviously the best fit, and then return one that doesn't fit. Now I understand a lot of people can't necessarily afford to spend the extra $250 to $300 or even $200. But that there's a very nice feature with both Thursday and Grand Stone, that both companies offer hassle-free returns. They're extremely flexible, extremely friendly. I had to do a return with both companies in the recent past, and had no trouble getting a live person on the phone or via email. Everything is done very quickly. There's no wait, and never had any issues with as far as paying for anything extra. So rest assured that you are getting a good quality pair of footwear when you go with Thursday Boots. I am a huge fan of their brand. I'm a huge fan of the business model. Kind of the background story with the guys that started the company is really cool. They became friends in grad school and went out and started their own company because they both were unable to find footwear that was high quality and would last through wear and tear. So they decided to start their own business, and luckily for me, they got into a line of items that I definitely appreciate and can get behind. So I think I covered everything in this video. I hope it was informative and helpful. Sorry if I maybe dragged on a little bit in some portions. But yeah, if you're on the fence about buying a pair of Thursday boots, and Thursday, again, if you're not familiar with what different boots they have, go on their website, check them out. They have a ton of different models, different styles. Within each style, there is like a plethora of different colors and leathers to choose from. And yeah, there's plenty of stuff to check out. A lot of really good quality, cool stuff to look at and own. So definitely let me know your thoughts. Again, hope this was helpful in answering some questions you may have pertaining to fit, quality, sizing, and features of the boot. If you enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, and I look forward to seeing comments on anything you may be questioning or anything that you would like to point out from the discussion today. Thank you very much. We'll be in touch very soon.